Today, we begin with a story that has shaken Delhi, rattled intelligence agencies, and exposed a terror module that was far more sophisticated than anybody ever believed it to be. You're watching Benefit News Network. For more such powerful stories, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. On 10th of November, an Hyundai i20 suddenly exploded near the Red Fort metro station, a location packed with commuters and tourists. What looked at first like an accident quickly turned into a national security alarm. Investigators released immediately this was a precision-timed, pre-planned act of terror. The car was being driven by Umar al-Nabi, a young medical professional from Kashmir, a doctor who had transformed into a suicide bomber or maybe even a shoe bomber. That revelation alone sent shockwaves through the system, peeling back layers of a story far darker than any one of us would have anticipated. Within hours, the NIA took the probe. The first breakthrough was the arrest of Amir Rashid Ali, the man who owned the blast vehicle and allegedly helped plan and position it. Investigators say he was not just facilitating logistics, he was deeply embedded in the planning and plotting of the huge terror attack. But then came the twist that changed everything. In a dramatic follow-up operation, NIA arrested another key conspirator, Jasir Bilal Wani, also known as Danish. He was not a foot soldier. He was the technical brain of the group, modifying drones, testing small rocket-based devices, and assisting in building an ecosystem of weaponry. And here's where the investigation took a chilling turn. It is now believed that this terror module was originally planned just like Hamas-style attacks, using explosive-laden drones and improvised rockets. When those advanced plans stalled, they pivoted to the fallback option, the car bomb that ultimately exploded near Red Fort. On the political front, the Home Minister issued one of the strongest statements in the recent times, warning that the culprits would be pursued even from the depths of netherworld. For many, it underscored the seriousness and scale of the threat. Meanwhile, the investigation continued to widen. Over 70 witnesses have been examined. Teams have pulled CCTV footage from every street the Umar's car traveled through in the hours leading to the blast, reconstructing his last movements meter by meter. Forensic units have analyzed debris, circuits, metal fragments, soil samples, anything that possibly could hold a clue. And the tiniest details have turned out to be the most revealing. One of the biggest forensic breakthroughs came when experts discovered a rare adhesive in the remains of the car. The same adhesive later found inside one of the accused's rented rooms. A microscopic match, but a devastating link in the chain of evidence. Investigators are also probing a remote trigger mechanism, suggesting Umar may not have detonated the bomb himself. This raises a chilling possibility that he was used, manipulated, and maybe even sacrificed by his own teammates, who may have preferred remote control to ensure he did not back out. Digital forensics tell an equally dramatic story on the other side, with a surge in encrypted messaging, unusual movement patterns, and the sudden disappearance of key data from multiple devices in the week leading up to the blast. Tonight, the emerging picture is pretty clear. This was not a lone wolf, not a small cell, neither was a small terrorist attack either, but a white-collar terror network, educated, technically skilled, financially organized, and terrifyingly ambitious. If investigators are correct, disrupting this module has prevented 2 or maybe more planned attacks that may have already been in the pipeline. So where does the investigator stand tonight? A doctor turned bomber. His close aides are behind the bars. A drone and rocket terror experiment was unearthed. Forensic matches are tightening the news. Remote detonators under scrutiny. Encrypted messages decoded. Multiple states involved, and a government promising unrelenting pursuit. The Delhi blast investigation is still unfolding, layer by layer, lead by lead, arrest by arrest. And as every new detail comes to light, it is becoming more evident that this operation has shattered not just a terror plan, but an entire underground ecosystem. We'll continue tracking every breakthrough, every arrest, every microscopic forensic detail, right here while you stay with us. To stay more updated with powerful stories such as this, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you.